Welcome to the Ryan Center. Today we have Camille getting ready to take the Jordan left-right reversal test. The Jordan 3 was developed to identify children who may have difficulty recognizing correct orientation of letters and numbers, or who may reverse words or other letter sequences. The Jordan 3 is a standardized, norm-referenced, performance-based assessment appropriate for ages 5 to 18 years. Let's make sure the environment has a clean desk space and no writings or letters. Well, would you look at all these letters? Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Since Camille is 12 years old, she does both parts of the assessment, which includes 5 subtests.
Now we'll cut to Camille and Marissa.
Camille, we are going to start this assessment. This is just going to determine how well you can find pictures, letters, numbers, or words that are backwards on the page. On this page, there are rows of pictures. In each row, the pictures are the same except that one is turned around backwards. Draw a line through the one that is backwards. When you finish the first page, go to the next page. When you get to the star at the bottom of the third page, stop and put down your pencil. On the page in front of you are printed some letters and numbers. Some of them are backwards. Draw a line through each letter or number that is backwards. Work carefully and don't skip any. Keep going until you have reached the bottom of the page and then stop. Now you'll see rows of words on this page. Some of the words are okay, but others may contain a reversed letter. Look at them carefully and draw a line through each letter that is backwards. Work carefully because some lines have more than one reversed letter. When you get to the bottom of the page, stop and put down your pencil. For this part of the subtest, I will need a blank sheet of paper. Okay, Camille. On this page are 20 sentences. Some are correct, others contain words that are written backwards. You can tell which word is backwards because it does not fit the meaning of the sentence. Here's an example. Which word is backwards?
The N-O. So
That's right. The word no is backwards. It should be on. So draw a line through only that word. Now read the sentences on your page and draw lines through only the words that are backwards. Work carefully and stop when you get to the bottom of the page. Are there any questions?
do I read this out loud?
No. I will also use a blank piece of paper for this subset. Okay, Camille, on this last page are 2 columns of letter sets. These aren't words. The column on the left has a square above it. The column on the right has a circle above it. Some of the letters in the circle column aren't in the same order as the square column. Draw a line under the letters in the right-hand circle column that are not in the same order as in the left-hand square column. Let's try one together. Look at example 1. Which group of letters in the right-hand circle column is in a different order than shown in the left-hand square column? That's right. The E and the D in the circle column are not in the same order as they are in the square column. Draw a line under the letters that are out of order. Good. Now go ahead and do the same thing for this page. Draw a line under the groups of letters in the circle column that are not in the same order as in the square column. When you have finished, put down your pencil.
All right, now let's take a look at what Camille did. Here we have subtest 1A, where Camille was looking at objects. Subtest 1B, where Camille was looking at individual letters and numbers. Here we have subtest 2A, where Camille was looking at words. Here we have subtest 2B, where Camille was looking at sentences. And lastly, we have subtest 2C, where Camille was looking at letter sequencing.
After the end of the assessment will now be scored. There are two types of scores that are identified. The first one is the accuracy score, which is the number of correctly identified reversals, and there's also the error score, which is the number of missed reversals plus any non-reverse items incorrectly identified as reversed. The accuracy score is recorded in the squares at the bottom of the page, and the error score is recorded in the circles at the bottom of the page of the record form.
Here we have the scored results from Marissa. She went down the line and checked off correct or incorrect responses. She puts a score in the corner. Then Marissa filled out the chart, and from the chart results, Camille was placed in the average range.
Camille's accuracy score is in the 28th percentile, and Camille's error score is in the 29th percentile. She is average on both scores.